Alright traders, market analytics, welcome back. We got the Aussie versus the Canadian here. I wanted to touch base on this one, guys. Actually, just a couple of days ago, we pulled the trigger for the first time here, right? You can see we're still trading relatively close to the entry level, but I want to show you why we thought this could be a very interesting opportunity from both the short-term cycle and the long-term cycle. So when you take a look at the daily chart, you can easily see that price had been trading sideways ever since the beginning of August, right? You can see the very moment it touched base on that 88.91. That's a big support level. We've seen price basically begin to bottom out because up until that point, price was trading, downwards, right? We had a nice, firm downside trend. At that point here, price began to trade sideways, and it did that in an ever widening kind of trading range, right? Where basically every single move takes, the previous high and previous low, respectfully. So at this point, we figured out that price is basically, trading inside a setup that we can pinpoint. The setup that we can use to pinpoint that movement, right? And that is the blue setup. Now, last time we checked, guys, price took the previous low, almost touched base on the very lowest level, 88.29, turned around, broke above 88.91, right? And basically was gearing up for a full upside move back to the higher section. My suspicions is it's going to take the previous high, just as it did the previous low, right? Like I said, ever widening kind of a formation up until the breakout, of course. We actually suspect that we're going to have that breakout on this particular move, right? First, we're going to take the previous high, and then we think we're going to have a huge breakout. And then, guys, that's where we're going to merge with the higher time frame, right? With the long-term cycle. Like I said, we are looking at this from both angles, right? From both aspects. So looking at this from the short-term cycle, this is the daily chart aiming at 90.84, right? As you can see, we already have here a take profit order, so we're going to take some profit off the table. Probably we're going to leave some of the position to, like I said, go beyond, right? Merge with a higher time frame. So I'm taking you now to the weekly chart. I want to show you something really quick. Take a look at this spike here. This is a very strong vote of confidence, guys. You know what I mean? Not only on the 88.91, which is obvious, but also the 89.49 here, right? 89.50. Beautiful slice here, and turnaround, strong turnaround, and price seems to be positioning itself to continue pushing upwards, right? So I want to take you to the big picture, guys. This is where everything's, this is where it becomes really interesting, because you can see here that we have this really wide trading range that we can track back all the way to the middle of 2013. All right, that's crazy, right? That is 6 years of sideways movement. But it did that in a lovely formation. It's been so technically accurate. It's absolutely mind-blowing. I mean, take a look at the last move here, guys. It pushed all the way down to the very edge, right? 88.91, such a powerful support, and it's been pushing against price just, in a beautiful way here. Price left just a bit of a spike. This is the evidence of that battle that was going down. But you know what? We also can easily count 5 waves, guys. This is a classic Elliott wave cycle, which also happened to be the 4th leg, right? This is the 4th leg. This is the 3rd, 2nd, and this is the 1st, guys. Just breaking down this sideways movement. Every single leg here is the major trend. I mean, if you take a look at the 4th leg, it actually took 3 years to manifest, right? Almost 3 years. This whole Elliott wave cycle on the way down just recently. It's amazing. We think price is ready, prepared for a full-fledged upside reversal, right? This is why I said we have this from both angles. Short-term target, but also long-term perspective, guys. Take a look. 94.48. That's a big one. But you know what? Final destination and primary target for this, long-term estimation is their level of 10070. Should be really interesting to follow up on this one. That's exactly what we're planning to do. So there you go, Aussie versus the Canadian. That's about that for today. Forex market analytics. That's about that for this week, guys. We'll be back on Monday. Take care.